Hey guys, what we doing here? It's your girl back with the IKEA closet video inspired by my friend Amora and Tasia. So, I decided to do this idea with my supporters and new supporters. Okay, we're creating closet space for my room under $150. Do you believe I purchased these shelves for $40 at Target? Don't worry, I'm going to put the link below in my bio. And if you know me, you know we gonna make her look like she walked straight out of Home Decor magazine. Okay? So let's get to it. I mean, I'm always doing something, right? Go ahead and grab your drink or your drill, whichever one, or you just can watch me and pretend like you'll do it later. I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but the box came looking a little suspicious. But inside it had the goodies, okay? We had our two side panel shelves, top and bottom, and a thin piece of cardboard that's supposed to be the back panel. I side-eyed it, but we gonna make it work, okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all probably saying, what's she talking about? Let's put this shelf up together. I ain't got a tool to my name. Great. Don't worry, you don't need tools, okay? All you need is something as simple as a hammer or a screwdriver, okay? A hammer and a screwdriver. And I was using the bottom of the drill to tap it. So you just need something that you can tap these wooden pieces into the bottom of the side panels, okay? So if you can use anything that you can tap, then that's okay. You just need a screwdriver and a hammer. Those are the only two items that you need to put this shelf together. So I'm going to wait on you guys so that you guys can purchase your shelf and then we'll get into it. I'm going to be a little close so that you can see what I'm doing. But right now, I'm just getting everything together, okay? We're doing two shelves at a time. Now, I don't like surprises, so I'm laying all my pieces out like I'm about to do surgery. Nothing was labeled. I guess they don't label anymore, okay? They didn't label anything for me, so I had to figure this out on my own, which you guys will have to use the instructions to figure it out on your own, okay? But these pieces right here, so we're going to pretend like we know what we're doing and just line this up and keep it cute. And let's move on, okay? Time to build the frame. We're screwing the top and the bottom into the side panels first. You might need a drill, but if you're strong like me, you can thug it out with the screwdriver, okay? You see, I cracked that part. I was a little too strong, okay? But baby, don't strip your screws. We're building furniture, not fighting it, okay? Now the side panels gonna try you. It always wanna act funny. So slide it into place. But you know we don't fold under pressure, okay? We don't fold under pressure. These little screws right here is what keep the side panels together, okay? So you want to screw those in. Remember, don't screw them too tight. You don't want to strip your screws. If you strip your screws like me, I'm sorry, I can't even get the words out. If you strip your screws, screws, that's how you say it, like me, then you would have to improvise, okay? So be gentle, okay? So, if you're interested in adding a pole in here so that you can have space to hang your things, this is the time where you would do so, okay? We finesse it, we finesse it. But anyways, you're going to hold it still and line your hose up and lock it down, okay? It's not too bad, huh? It's giving shelf queen, okay? We're going to add our shelves later, okay? You know what? I'm so excited that I did this, okay? Because I've been needing closet space for a while now, and now I'm finally getting in the groove to get my room together, and now I have actual closet space, okay? This is some closet space, and I'm gonna make it look real nice, okay? You can be basic if you want, but over here we decorate with flavor. Okay, guys, so one thing that I wanted to point out to you guys, there is a finished side and there's also an unfinished side, okay? The finished side is white completely on both sides, Well, it's finished with a white panel, okay? And the unfinished side is kind of like a wooden, well, I don't know how to explain it, but it's unfinished, okay? It's wooden, okay? So that's how you can know the difference between the finished side and the unfinished side. So make sure that you have all the pieces on the correct side, okay? So now that I'm putting these screws in, these are the poles that I was going to use, but they didn't work out, so I had my husband to put them on the side. But this is okay, so this is now the middle part, the part that's going to put everything together, okay? So now comes the part where you hold your breath. Stand it up. If you tighten everything right, it should feel sturdy, okay? If not, lay it back down and check your screws again. Child, ain't no shame in the redo game. Okay, so now that we're putting the middle part on, we're going to use our drill, okay? So you use your drill and you're going to use 4 screws. These 4 screws are going to connect this middle panel on top, okay? So you want to go in slight but not too hard, okay? So I'm going to screw these 4 screws in. Make sure you be gentle because as you see, I went straight through the board, okay? My daughter was so impressed. She was like, "Mom, you actually got it." And I did. Okay, so now we're on to the next part, okay? The next part, you're going to use these little wooden screws. This screw right here, okay? Well, not wooden screw, I'm sorry, a metal screw. These are the screws that have half of the screw hand, well, I don't know what you call it. Half of it is straight and the other part has the grooves on it, okay? So these are the next 4 that you're going to use, okay? And as you see, I had to get my screwdriver out because the drill was just too powerful, okay? If you have settings on your drill, you can turn it down to maybe 3, but I just use my screwdriver. And you have 4 of them as well. So you want to go in and screw them in. I was having a very hard time with this part, okay? But I got the job done, okay? I had a screw, y'all. I didn't know where it ended up. But as you see, I found it, okay? These are the wooden parts that go in the middle holes right here, okay? You just place them in there and you give them a little tap with your hammer, okay? Don't do it too much, just a little bit, okay? Because you need a little room to stick it out so that you can place the top part onto here, okay? Y'all, I was so proud of myself because I did it, okay? So that screw that I told y'all I was missing, I found it. So put your pieces somewhere close to you where you can know where they're at, okay? Because I was all over the place. Okay, we got it done. Now it's time to put this part on top of here and then we're going to tighten it in and we're going to see what it do. I had to get Big Daddy to come and help me with this part, okay? Okay, Big Daddy now. He said he had to come help his wife. I had to give him a little credit, y'all. He helped out a little bit, okay? But this is do it yourself, so we don't want to put them too much in it, okay? It's do it yourself. These are the little silver nickel parts. You want to make sure these are going straight up, okay? Because if they're not faced up, your screw will not be able to lock inside of it. And this what tighten this up, okay? This what's going to tighten your bookshelf up, okay? So it goes right down into there, and then you just want to twist it, not too much, just a little bit. And as y'all see, my shelf is real wobbly, but That's okay, because we got something for that. Now, I was wondering why the shelf was wobbling, and I'm like, hold up. Now we got this little flimsy back panel. Girl, I almost threw this thing in the trash. But good thing I didn't, because this is what keeps the bookshelf from wobbling. Like your cousin leaving from brunch, okay? So once I realized that I almost forgot this part, I almost threw it away, y'all. Good, ooh, baby, good thing I did. But anyways, we gonna nail this thing to the back, and we gonna make it look nice and neat, okay? We gonna put 4 nails on each side. These are the nails, y'all. These are not the screws. Make sure you use the nails. And we gonna put 4 of them on each side, and we gonna get to the good part, okay? We gonna get to the good part where we gonna put these purses, shoes, and perfume, and we gonna make these shelves look real nice and cutesy, okay? Cutesy, very demure. Yes. Yeah, now that I did this shelf on my own, my husband can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna be bringing stuff in the house and be like, "Don't look my way, cause I don't need your help. I'm gonna do it myself, okay? Cause I ain't did this bookshelf myself, baby. You can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna do it myself, okay?" And I'm just joking, y'all, cause my husband helped me out, but baby, I like doing stuff myself. It makes me feel very womanly, okay? Womanly. This is the finished result, y'all. Look how I got everything looking nice and cute. Very demure, very elegant, very cutesy. Okay. Get into the look. Get into the detail, baby. Kurt Geiger, Tory Burch, Gucci, a little YSL, a little Christian Louboutin, a little YSL. Some of everything, baby. I got some of everything. And it's cute, y'all. What y'all think? Let me see y'all bookshelf once y'all put it together. Drop some comments below and let me know what you think of my DIY. And if you want to do this DIY, then you can follow my video and do it yourself. Bye bye.